Hello everyone. This is Carol Adams with Carol Adams Creations. And so we are going to be making, hopefully, it's going to look really cute in my mind, but we'll see how it looks when we get finished. So this is what I have. I've already painted it because I knew it was going to take a while to dry and everything else. And I just did this little pattern, and I will copy this and post it on my website. So if you're interested in downloading it, you can do that. And so I painted it with this folk art Calypso sky. And I don't know, I just think this, it's just a happy color to me. I don't. So I got to paint his nose. I'm going to paint a little bit of his ears. And then I'm going to paint some flowers with kind of like a flower headband. So that's my thought, and that's where I'm going tonight. So I've got some round brushes. I actually need a smaller flat brush to probably do the nose and everything. I want the nose to be kind of light. And all my pinks are pretty dark, so I'm going to just use, this is baby pink. It's still a little bit bright for me. I'm just going to add that there. So this is just a 6x6 canvas. It's a 6x6 chunky canvas. The reason I like it is it's great to set up on a shelf because you don't have to have a, one of those holder things. I don't know what you call those, but anyway. So let me see. Like I said, I want this to be pretty light because I'm going to have pink flowers, and I don't want it to to interfere. So what I did, like I said, I painted it with 2 coats of the Calypso blue. I tried not to paint. You can see I did paint some of my white area. So then I went back with some gesso, because gesso is like a primer, and I knew that would, that would help to cover that up. I mean, look at this. He's already, you could just, he's just too, or she, I never know if it's a he or a she. So that is just too cute. And then I'm going to put eyes on it, but I think I'm going to wait on the eyes because I want it, yes, an easel. Thank you. I wanted to say a picture frame, and it's like, no, that's not what it is. Oh my. Okay, I don't even know that it needs another coat, because I just think that looks too cute just like that. Sorry, I'm off the camera there. So what I want to do is I want to kind of water down some of this paint, because I don't want his ears to be very bright, or the inside to be very bright. So I'm just gonna try this. So I'm just gonna kind of going up and then kind of letting go. So just kind of flicking just like that. And really and truly, that right there is all that I want. So we're going to dry this. And then the only thing that we have left to do is our flowers. I was trying to make this as, easy, because I figured everybody knows how to, how to paint. You didn't need to watch me do that. So I love his ears. That looks really cute. Now, the problem is I'm going to add flowers, and I'm just praying that I don't mess it up. So we shall see. We shall see how it goes. Okay, so I have this, this is deep pink deep. This is actually from Dick Blick. I wanted kind of a darker pink, but I didn't want red. And so I happen to have this. It's kind of a burgundy, if you will. And then I'm going to use, I'm just going to use a little bit of all these colors. I don't think I want bubblegum pink. Maybe a little hot pink. I don't know. It may be too. Oh, that one's not too bad. Okay. And then I want some white. There we go. Now what I want to do, let me put that aside. I am going to practice right here. Because if this doesn't look good, I've got to go to plan B. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to get my brush in this pink. And I'm just going to kind of make some C's. Just some little C's. I think. How did that brush get dirty? I don't think it was washed very good. And then I'm going to go into the next color, maybe with a little bit of the white. And add a little to there. It may be a little puffy, but I'm okay with that. So it doesn't look, so sorry it's so dark in here. It wasn't dark. It doesn't look, like an actual flower, but you get the essence that that's a flower. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. I'm going to take my friction pen. Yeah, but the problem, Carol, is I'm going to go to plan B, but I don't know what it is yet. I'm thinking if I didn't do it this way, I could always just get some fabric or even a napkin or something with flowers and put those on top. So, like you say, it's good to have a plan B. Probably some of these will be a little bit bigger than this. I'll do another one over here. Just kind of give me an idea. And then I'm going to do some leaves on there. So let's get this started. See how we do. I think I'm going to start up here. I've got quite a bit of paint on my brush. Getting them lopsided. Hold on. Oh, that was too much white. I'm just going to leave it like that, and I'm going to go to the next one. Sometimes when you think you know how to do something, then you start doing it. It's even worse when you're trying to do it and people are watching you. Okay, those don't look too bad. Can you see that? I am going to start over here. And this is I don't know what size this is. So Royal Langston. And maybe it's a 2. I'm not real certain what size of brush this is. It's pretty small. I like that one. I don't know if I want another flower right there and maybe a little one over here, or if I just leave it alone and add some leaves. think I'm going to add another flower. I may, I'll just do a little one right there. And this is nothing but smudge and paint. I mean, kind of doing little circles and just getting it in the different colors. And that's it. Okay, so now I'm going to do my leaves. Let me dry this. I was afraid if I don't, I will make a huge mess. Oh, the felt flowers, Ruth. I'm sorry, I just saw that. That would be so cute because it would make it look three-dimensional. I love that idea. That is a great idea. See, it takes a village. It takes a village. I think that might be dry enough for us to put on our leaves. And I'm just going to do the same thing. I have several different shades of green. This is one of my favorites. This is alfalfa. I don't think I need to put so much paint on that I've been putting on. This is forest green. Whoops. And then this one is a sour apple. It's kind of a little too bright, but we'll add it and see what it looks like. Okay, so I am going to take, let's see, I think I just want the same brush. Let me see if I can get all the paint out of it. Okay, all right. I don't want to mess him up. I don't want to mess him up. I'm just kind of dipping in everything. So I'm going to start close to the flower and go kind of in an arch and then lift. And I'm going to do the same thing here. And lift. And that's all you need to do. If you don't like the tip, you can go back in and kind of fix it. I seem to be making more of a mess as I'm trying to fix it. Hold on. My leaf's a little big. I can add just a little bit. All right. We're just going to add a bunch more. That was not dry. Make that one kind of small. There we go. Like I said, I don't really have a plan. I'm just going to add them where I think they would look the best. And then all we have to do is just add our eyes. Isn't that cute? Ah, love it. All we have to do is add our eyes. And then I'm going to add some stripes on the side. I think I'll do one here. There we go. And then let's see. Maybe I don't want to cover up his eyes. Let's see, where is his eyes going to be? I'm going to put his eyes down here. About like there. I think I'll put one here. That wasn't sad leaf. Now, we're just going to add some black eyes. I'm going to add some black whiskers. And we are going to be done. I need a little bitty tiny flat brush, I think. Or maybe even this one. Sorry, my head's in the way. I know it is. The things you discover when you're editing your videos. Okay, I gotta try to get them. I'm terrible with eyes. Those aren't too bad. They're kind of cattywampus, but yes, cattywampus is a word, people. All right, we're gonna just let that dry, and then I'm gonna add just a little bit of some white highlights to his eyes. I'm gonna give him some whiskers. I think I want to do a little bit of maybe darker definition around his nose. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe if I just use the original pink coloring. Let me move this out of my way. I think that looks pretty good. It kind of gave it a little bit more of a definition. I like that. And I have this little bitty tiny brush that I'm going to use to give it. Hopefully we don't mess it up. I'm just going to give it a little flick. Oh, yeah. Oh, I have to kind of fix that one a little bit. There we go. Oh, goodness. See if I can maybe kind of. All right. Isn't she cute? She's just too cute. I love that. Okay, so now I'm going to take a flat brush. I think I'm going to take, like I said, I don't know what size this is. I really, really don't know what size. So I'm just going to take this. I'm going to dip my, thank you for the hearts. Appreciate it. I'm going to take, is this going to be big enough? Yeah, I think it is. I want to just dry brush some stripes on here just to kind of give the edge a little bit of love. Just like that, just to give it, a little bit of character itself so it doesn't feel like it's being left out. And I got some on my hand. Oh, where? Oh, it's on my brush. That's weird. I got too much on there. Jen, with Jen's Den Art. I was like, that doesn't sound right, but that's it. She did an adorable bunny using a palette knife and paint with some texture paste. And oh my gosh, that's just too cute. I don't even mind his little whiskers being crazy. And I wanted to do something like that, but I can't find my texture paste. It's somewhere. Oh man, let's see if I can fix that a little bit. Okay. All right, so what's left? Oh, a little bit of white for the eyes. And I think what I want to do, maybe, just going to take my paintbrush with this little bitty There we go. And I want to do a swoosh on his nose. I got some black paint in there. And you could just keep messing and messing and messing. Oh, good. That's not on there. So there you have it. Hey, Kimberly, thank you so much. I wasn't sure for a moment there, but I think it turned out very, very cute. I just love it. I might do a little bit, after it dries a little bit, I might do a little bit of splattering with white. I don't know. Or I may just kind of go along the edges with a palette knife or something. I'm not real certain, but